The Snyder Cut is real, and it even has a trailer. While director Zack Snyder has spent months slowly revealing bits of footage from his version of Justice League, DC FanDome is where we finally got our first true look at the Snyder Cut. And if we learned anything from this new footage, it's that the Snyder Cut is a very, very different Justice League movie. Here are the coolest details and revelations from the Snyder Cut trailer. First of all, we have to point out that the entire trailer is set to the Leonard Cohen song Hallelujah, which Snyder also used in a key scene in Watchmen. He must really dig that one. The trailer opens with a shot of Darkseid himself making good on Snyder's promise that the ruler of Apocalypse will actually appear in this version. This appears to be a similar shot from the theatrical version, with Darkseid taking the place of Steppenwolf as the massive battle between the new gods and Earth's ancient defenders begins. Of course, Darkseid was entirely cut from the theatrical cut of Justice League, with the exception of a mere mention by Steppenwolf.
For Darkseid.
The new shot of Superman, sporting one heck of a boo-boo, reiterates the fact that his fatal impalement at the hands of Doomsday and BVS wasn't so fatal after all. Next, we see a glimpse of the future of the DCEU, the same hellish, war-torn desert that was teased in the nightmare dream sequence in Batman v Superman. Even Justice League headquarters has been destroyed, and we see a scorched Joker playing card floating in the wind. Here we see Diana with the flaming arrow the Amazon shot as a warning signal. The actual firing of the arrow was seen in the theatrical version, but this follow-up scene looks to be new. Here we see a familiar shot from the trailers that never made it into the theatrical version, with Vic Stone showing off his football skills before transforming into Cyborg. Snyder also promised fans they'll see Superman wearing his black suit. Here he's entering some kind of Kryptonian structure or vessel. If the trailer is anything to go by, Clark may barely wear his classic red and blues at all in the Snyder Cut. Kiersey Clemons' Iris West is one of several characters who was cut entirely from the theatrical version, but she'll be back for the Snyder Cut. This scene shows her being rescued from a car crash by Barry. This may actually be the first meeting between the two characters, assuming they don't have the same lifelong relationship they do in the Flash TV series. Whose grave is Cyborg digging up? Could it be his own? Or is this simply an alternate version of the scene where the League digs up Superman's body? In one interesting deviation from the theatrical cut, here we see Aquaman refusing his ceremonial Atlantean armor. Apparently, he'll have more soul-searching to do before finally embracing his Atlantean heritage. This is a new god character who doesn't appear to be Darkseid or Steppenwolf. The hood suggests it's Desaad, Darkseid's devious right-hand man. This shot hints at a very different depiction of Superman's resurrection. We can see the black-suited hero floating above Metropolis while a stunned public, including Lois Lane, look on. It seems Joe Morton's Silas Stone will meet a very different fate in the Snyder Cut. Here he appears to be obliterated while experimenting on one of the mother boxes. His death reminds us quite a bit of Dr. Manhattan's origin in the Watchmen movie, which Snyder also directed. Here we get a better look at the Snyder Cut version of Steppenwolf, who looks quite a bit different and more alien than the theatrical cut. Justice League never resolved that loose end from Batman v Superman, where Batman dreamed of the future nightmare timeline ruled by evil Superman. However, the Snyder Cut may be making good on that promise. This scene seems to show Barry entering the Speed Force and getting ready to travel through time, possibly explaining his strange cameo in BVS. Clearly, Superman won't spend the entirety of the Snyder Cut in evil mode. Here we see a new version of his heartfelt reunion with Lois Lane and Martha Kent, this time without that pesky, digitally removed mustache killing the mood. Here's another shot from Snyder's version of the flashback battle, this time showcasing King Atlan. And here we can see another new Cyborg scene, with the hero protecting a police officer from a flying car. This is probably another new scene from Snyder's version of the Superman vs. Justice League battle. The full League is united in this shot, including Superman still wearing his black suit. And finally, the trailer closes with Flash mentioning hundreds of thousands of other super beings on other planets that have presumably been destroyed by Darkseid. Batman is undaunted, of course.
He's never fought us. Not us united.
We admire his optimism, but there's probably a reason Snyder planned on filming 2 Justice League movies. And that's all the biggest moments and Easter eggs we noticed in the Snyder Cut trailer. What did we miss? Let us know in the comments below. And for more DC FanDome fun, be sure to check out our breakdown of the Flash's spiffy new Batman designed costume and what the new Wonder Woman 1984 trailer reveals about Cheetah. For everything else, keep it locked to IGN.